It's over. What I tell you? What I tell you? Arsenal are going to win the Premier League. What I tell you? What happened? Mind the gap now. The gap is 6 points. It is over. It is dusted. Nobody's going to catch up to Arsenal. They have won the Premier League. Man City, they're not the same team. They don't score as much. They don't have good creativity up the middle. They have only outside play to the wings, and let's dump it into the box to Erling Haaland. I told you, it's not the same team without Kevin De Bruyne. This is a very big loss. They don't have that spark in the midfield. Reinders is good, but there's no other supporting midfielders that are of the level of Gundogan and especially Kevin De Bruyne. No Kevin De Bruyne, no party. No maestro, no party. The Premier League is over. Called at the beginning of the season. Arsenal to win the Premier League, and they have won the Premier League. They are 6 points clear of second place. They no longer have to travel to Liverpool. They don't have to travel to Everton. They don't have to travel to Chelsea. They don't have to travel to Manchester United. They don't have to travel to Newcastle. They don't have to travel to Sunderland. They don't have to play Aston Villa anymore. Man City still have to play Aston Villa another time. And if Arsenal beat Liverpool, it's truly over. Man City have to play Liverpool again. Liverpool are not the same team. I think Arsenal are going to go after Liverpool. The pressure is off. It's over. Best defense. The attack is only going to get better. It usually does get better at the new year. Players coming back. It is over. Arteta's won the Premier League 6 years and 5 months after becoming manager. Arteta is 65. And we all know they had to present the Guard of Honor to Liverpool in Arne Slot. Well, it is looking like they are the Premier League winners right before playing Liverpool, ironically. But at this point, the former master of Mikel Arteta, Pep Guardiola, is going to have to present a Guard of Honor to his friend, his compatriot, Mikel Arteta. The league could be over by April 18. At that point, is Pep Guardiola that must have to present the Guard of Honor to Mikel Arteta. Will this happen at all? They are 6 points clear, and their level on goal differential in the first match ended in a draw. So as things stand, the tiebreaker would be point differential. But 1 goal in 2 games for Manchester City. It does not appear that Man City are going to automatically have the goal differential advantage. If Arsenal's attack starts to click with 7 goals in the past 2 games, then they are going to have the goal differential advantage as well. Could a Guard of Honor be presented against Manchester City? Well, that would be the 6th match left in the season in the Premier League. So this means the margin would have to be around 15 points. Now, it seems unlikely that we would reach that point in time of a Guard of Honor having to be presented from Guardiola to Arteta. But let's say if top 4 hopes are do or die. And then you could have a Manchester Derby upset. You could have an upset by Liverpool, maybe one last moment before Mohamed Salah leaves. But yeah, it is duly dusted. I told you at the beginning of the year, last 3 games. West Ham is Queen's second favorite team. Burnley's King Charles' favorite team. Crystal Palace. The Palace represents the Queen. That's the last match of the season. Any idea when the clinching game will be? Well, will the clinching game be right on April 18, 2026? I mean, if they beat Liverpool, if they beat Chelsea, then and they get Man United out of the way in January too. This is going to start to look very, very easy. I think the schedule makers knew what they were doing. They knew that there must be as little pressure as can be at the end of the season. That's why they scheduled all the top away fixtures in 2025. And here from May the 24th to March the 4th, they only play really Man City and Newcastle and Crystal Palace. It's not like they're playing Tottenham and Liverpool and Man United from March through May. The only game they have is Man City. So this is going to be rather, rather easy. West Ham in the relegation, Burnley in the relegation. Those are 2 of their last 3 matches. Let's admit it. They play Wolves March 21st. Let's admit it. They've already won the Premier League. There's no way they're going to bottle this at this point. There's no chance they're going to bottle it. Man United at home, Chelsea at home, Liverpool at home. If they beat Liverpool, will they get closer to that Premier League? If they do beat Liverpool, then I think they could set themselves up well to rotate players in the league for the Champions League. It's kind of like Bayern Munich. Don't have the playoff, and you take care of Liverpool and you beat Man United in January, then maybe you can rotate players in some of these Premier League matches. It'll probably be all dusted, I think, by February 22nd, March the 1st. That's Tottenham, and then that's Chelsea. Now, this Man City is clearly not the same Man City. They're not the same Man City without many of these other former players. People just underestimate how much really Kevin De Bruyne meant to that team, Gundogan meant to that team. There's no creative midfielder in that team. Truly, it's a very different Manchester City team, and Erling Haaland may have to humble himself. If they win the EFL Cup final against Man City, then this stay humble meme, that is going to surface everywhere. Especially if they beat Man City in the EFL Cup final. This could be a big humiliation ritual for Erling Haaland. No win for Man City against Arsenal since 2023. The Premier League is truly over. You want a real championship? You want a real competitive championship? Hey, there's a game that's about to start. Inter and Bologna. Look at the top 3 separated by a point. Now, that's a real title race, and this is far more exciting than Bundesliga, Liga 1, Premier League, and La Liga. You want a real title race? Tune into Liga Serie A, where you have Napoli, and you have Milan, and you have Inter all battling for the Scudetto. It could be decided in the month of May or perhaps the final week of the season. That's a real title race. Inter Bologna. It's about to kick off in 3 minutes. Ciao, ragazzi.